Well, I had to come home a little early today because, for one, I wanted to start working on the deck again, and number two, I needed to take the cat to the vet. Update on the cat, for those of you that have been saying, hey, get her to the vet, check for UTI, all that stuff. The doctor says, actually, even at her age, at 14 years old, her legs are not bad. Her hips don't seem that bad. He said, pick up her front end, let me move around her back legs. He started moving around her back legs and stuff like that, and he said, you know, overall, she seems to be in pretty good shape for 14 years old. He said, let's do some blood work just to make sure, and I'll get her thyroid and everything checked, her liver and all that stuff, and then we'll be back to you. He did a full checkup on her and everything, and he says, it might be just a hiccup. You're right, she is getting older, so maybe her muscles are getting a little weaker and stuff like that. You do get a little, you know, you obviously lose strength as you get older. And he said, it's good that you did the low profile kitty boxes and stuff for her. So that might help her. Keep an eye on her with that and stuff like that, and then we'll move forward. So any minute now I should be getting some results for blood work. So she got to the vet. Expensive, man. Freaking expensive. I'm going to start working on the deck, but in the meantime, I thought, you know what, I still got oils I haven't showed you guys. I got Amazon Basics I haven't showed you. I have, let's just get into it. Let's compare a lot of, like, the Amazon stuff, the regular STP full synthetic, the regular Fram full synthetic, like Prime Guard full synthetic, which is like a Sam's Club product, full synthetic oil. Let's get a feel for what all these look like and see how much they actually have in common, where they look number wise, because they're all made by the same type of people. It's like Warren Distributing or whatever makes them, or Omni makes them, or something like that. There's only a few places that actually make these bulk oils for these companies, and they're all made pretty much identical. So let's take a peek. First up on the chopping block is Amazon Basics 5W30. If you look here, you know you don't see a ton of moly. It's just a basic oil. 68, not bad, but again, it is just a basic oil. 211 boron, 10 silicon, calcium 1192, magnesium 531, 685 phosphorus, zinc 734. Nothing too crazy, just a standard, probably low OCI, 3,000 to 5,000 miles, no more. Flash point is 440, so that meets spec. And TB with a TBN of 7.1. Not a bad oil, but 5,000 miles or less oil for sure. Overall, not a bad oil. 5,000 miles max. I wouldn't run it any more than that. It's a very low ad pack. It's budget built. You know, you get what you pay for kind of thing. It's not bad. I wouldn't be scared to run it at all, but I would be very careful trying to go extended OCI on it. I know some of you have your story of, oh, I do it. It's nope, don't do it. Budget built doesn't mean that it needs to be abused. So let's look at the next oil. Here we go, Prime Guard. I think this is from I think it's Sam's Club, to be honest with you. 5W30. Same old dog and pony show. Let's look at the moly here. 56, pretty standard with these low budget oils. They're always 50, 60, 70, somewhere in there. 26 titanium. Titanium is having a little bit more titanium. That's a good additive though. Boron is 174, calcium is 1097, magnesium 778. Phosphorus 610, zinc is 745. It looks better than Amazon, that's for sure. 63 on the sus viscosity, 11 on CST. Flash point is 415, and it has a TBN of 6.3. So if I could put my hands on Prime Guard more than I would put my hands on Amazon Basics, I'd definitely do that, especially with a little bit more titanium additive to it. That's not a bad ad pack, but again, it's a budget built ad pack. Why they have titanium in it, I don't know, but there's titanium in it, and it is a good additive. Just like the Kendall GT1 Max or whatever, titanium, that's their main. So they make up for the lacking thereof. So if I had to choose between Amazon and Prime, I would choose Sam's Club, their Prime full synthetic oil, over Sam's Club or Amazon. So this just regular SuperTech 5W30 of the 20,000 mile formula that I've showed you guys. Nothing special about it. 67 moly, 192 boron, 1141 calcium, 503 magnesium, 645 phosphorus, 719 zinc. The sus viscosity is 61.7, CST is 10.7, and the TBN is 7.2. Decent oil, nothing to really brag about. Don't know why they listed it as a 20,000 mile formula. There's nothing that says 20,000 mile formula to me. But again, bargain oil, this is what you get. You know, you're not paying top dollar for this stuff. I mean, well, now some of the oil prices went up, but you get what I'm saying. It's just made for, it's like a low budget oil. There's nothing that spectacular about it. So 5,000 mile oil change interval max is what I would be doing, and no more. Even this 20,000 mile rated regular SuperTech 5W30 Walmart oil. So this is just a 10W30 regular synthetic blend oil that was found on Amazon with no donut stamp, no label of certification. Just wanted to throw this in here. 22 moly, 46 boron, 1335 calcium, magnesium 351, phosphorus 560, zinc 605, sus is 60. So the sus is 60, CST is 10, and the TBN is 6.0. I mean, you can run oil like that if you want. What you do is you flip around the cork, look on the back, and see if there's like an API certification donut stamp on the back. This didn't have anything. This is just a regular generic oil that you can get. It's just a 10W30 synthetic blend. Somebody sent to me and said, hey, can you try it out? Yeah, it doesn't look very good. It looks just like, you know, regular oil with low moly. There's nothing that special about it. This might be an oil that you top something off with or whatever, but it's just a regular generic low budget oil. You pay for what you get. So, name brand oil, STP synthetic 5W20. I know this is not your 5W30 that you would have expected, but I wanted to throw something in here. 5W20, moly is 45. Get down here to some of these other numbers. Boron is 66. Silicon's 1, sodium 2. Calcium 11, 12. Magnesium 377. Phosphorus 570. Zinc 638. Does not have a high protectant packet to it at all. Sus is 53, CST is 8.23, flashpoint is 435. Overall, it's an okay oil, but I would not be running this more than 3,000 miles. 5.2 TBN. That's not a very high ad pack full synthetic oil from STP. Maybe 3,000, 4,000 miles max, 5 pushing it. It's not a very good oil to me. I wouldn't put any faith in that oil. Fram 5W30 full synthetic. 53 moly, 823 calcium, 363 magnesium, 486 phosphorus, 553 zinc. Sus viscosity 60.4, CST 10.32, and a TBN rating of 5.2. Again, very low ad pack oil. You pay for what you get. There's nothing too crazy about this at all. This is not an oil that I'd be running long term. These are low budget oils. These are oils that you top off your old beater, or something you really don't care about, that you're not going to run long term. And if you're running it long term, well, you get what you get. Don't come crying to me when you're saying, oh, my car just broke out, I want to fix it. And I say, well, how often you been changing your oil? And you say, I've been changing it every 7,500 miles, every 10,000 miles, because I was told that's what I could do. And I'm going off of the oil change monitor. It says 0. I change it at 0. Oh, that's your own problem, not mine. Put a new engine in it. You done did the stupid thing that I told you not to do, and now you're paying for it. These low budget oils, 4,000 miles, 5,000 miles max, and no more. No more, Chief. Dunzo. Well, I think you get the point. Some of you have been asking about the Amazon Basics and the Prime Guard from Sam's Club. I gave you those in here with these. This is going to be titled as Sam's Club, or not Costco. Amazon and Sam's Club oils versus other low budget oils and what they look like. They don't look very different, do they? So, be very careful using the low budget, low cost, bulk, cheaper dollar store type oils. I call them the dollar store oils, even though they're not. Be very careful. Y'all be blessed. Take care, and I hope you enjoyed this video somewhat to be able to see all these compared in some way, shape, or form. Remember, be kind. Don't be mean to people. Hold the door for somebody. Smile at somebody. Pay them a compliment. Check on somebody you haven't checked on in a while. This world is a really rough place, and we need more kind people. Kind people. And if you don't have nothing nice to say, then keep it to yourself and don't say it to nobody, because don't nobody here want to hear that jackwagon move. Be blessed.